Today, we're diving into the research-backed realities behind promiscuous behavior in women that psychology and sociology have uncovered. Multiple studies in psychology journals reveal that women who engage in frequent casual sexual encounters often report higher rates of anxiety, depression, and emotional instability compared to those in committed relationships. A landmark study published in the Journal of Sex Research found that 60% of women with multiple casual partners experienced significant emotional distress within 6 months of their most active periods. But here's where it gets complicated. These aren't just statistics about promiscuity causing problems. Often, the behavior itself is a symptom of deeper underlying issues. Dr. Sarah Chen's research at Stanford University discovered that many women who pursue multiple sexual partners are actually seeking validation, connection, or trying to fill emotional voids from childhood trauma or attachment disorders. The attachment theory provides crucial insight here. Women with anxious or disorganized attachment styles, often stemming from inconsistent caregiving in childhood, may use sexual encounters as a way to feel temporarily valued and desired. However, this strategy typically backfires. The temporary high of feeling wanted is quickly replaced by feelings of emptiness when partners don't commit or provide the emotional security they're actually seeking. There's also the perfectionism trap that many don't recognize. Some women pursue multiple partners as a form of sexual perfectionism, constantly seeking the perfect encounter or partner. This creates an exhausting cycle where no experience is ever quite satisfying enough, leading to compulsive behavior patterns that mirror other forms of addiction. The social media age has intensified these challenges exponentially. Platforms like Instagram and dating apps create what researchers call validation addiction. Women receive immediate dopamine hits from matches, likes, and attention, but these digital validations are shallow and fleeting. Studies show that women who rely heavily on social media for self-worth are 3 times more likely to engage in risky sexual behaviors as they chase increasingly intense forms of validation. Another hidden aspect involves what psychologists term sexual self-objectification. Some women internalize society's messages about their worth being tied to their sexual desirability. They begin viewing themselves primarily through the lens of how sexually appealing they are to others. This mindset can lead to a disconnection from their own authentic desires and needs, creating a cycle where they're constantly performing sexuality rather than experiencing genuine intimacy. The friendship and relationship consequences are particularly devastating, but rarely discussed. Research from UCLA shows that women with promiscuous patterns often struggle to maintain close female friendships. This happens partly due to time constraints, but more significantly because of trust issues and competition dynamics that develop. Many report feeling unable to be vulnerable with friends about their emotional struggles because they fear judgment. Family relationships suffer too. A study tracking women over 5 years found that those with multiple casual partners often experienced increased conflict with parents and siblings. The stress of hiding their lifestyle or dealing with family disapproval creates additional emotional burdens that compound their existing struggles. Perhaps most concerning is the development of what researchers call emotional numbing. To cope with repeated disappointments, rejections, or empty encounters, many women begin shutting down emotionally. They report feeling less capable of genuine intimacy, even when they want it. This creates a cruel irony where the behavior meant to bring connection actually makes real connection more difficult. The physical health implications extend beyond obvious concerns about sexually transmitted infections. Chronic stress from unstable relationships and emotional turmoil weakens immune systems. Studies show higher rates of autoimmune conditions, chronic fatigue, and hormonal imbalances among women with chaotic relationship patterns. There's also the financial impact that nobody talks about. Between dating expenses, appearance maintenance, birth control, medical costs, and sometimes therapy bills, the lifestyle can become financially draining. Some women report spending thousands annually on maintaining their dating life while neglecting long-term financial goals. The path forward isn't about judgment, but understanding. Mental health professionals emphasize that addressing underlying attachment issues, trauma, or self-esteem problems is crucial. Many women benefit from therapy focused on developing secure attachment styles and learning to find validation from internal rather than external sources. Recognizing these patterns isn't about shaming anyone's choices, but rather understanding that sometimes behaviors that appear empowering on the surface may actually be coping mechanisms for deeper pain. True empowerment comes from making conscious choices based on authentic desires, rather than unconscious attempts to heal old wounds through new encounters.